For our next adventure, let's visit The Ugly Duckling, adapted by Jennifer J.P. Wyatt.
Hello, come join me for Storytime Online. It's Storytime Online again. Hello, come join me for Storytime Online. It's Storytime Online, my friends.
The Ugly Duckling, adapted by Jennifer J.P. Wyatt. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful mama duck who had 4 baby ducklings ready to hatch. She sat on them and she hummed Adele songs. Oh, she was so excited about her babies. After a while, she heard a crack. And then she heard even more cracks. Crack, 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 crack. Little beaks started peeking out and she heard chirp, 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 and crackle, crunch, and a tap, tap, tap. Oh my! She counted 1, 2, 3, and then she just stared at the 4th egg with her beak dropped open. Its beak was gray. It wasn't orange like the rest of the baby's beaks. The 4th duckling was also larger and gray, not pure yellow like the other 3. Mama Duck exclaimed, "Aren't you all just beautiful?" But as she did, the yellow duckling started making fun of the different one. "Well," said Mama Duck, "it's time to learn to swim, babies." Plop, 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 splash. Guess who made the big splash? Yep, that's right. It was the 4th duck who we'll call Bella. Bella was so embarrassed she honked. Her sisters did the proper thing by quacking, but they did it to make fun of her again. Honk, honk. Bella decided she was going away. She was going to leave her sisters and her mama duck for sunnier shores. Meanwhile, a couple of old fisherwomen were fishing down the river drinking Jolt Cola and reeling in the fish that day. When Bella came splash floating down the river towards them, they gasped. "What an odd-looking duck," said the first lady. "Well, I think she's quite original," said the second. Bella didn't understand Old Lady English, but she thought they seemed nice enough. She splash floated over near them and let out a tiny honk, forgetting she was supposed to quack or something like that. The 2 old fisherwomen looked at each other, put up their gear, and used a fishing net to scoop Bella up. They were taking her home to their unusual and magical farm. As soon as they turned down the old dirt road leading to the farm, they passed a large pond. Bella thought, "What an oddball-looking bunch of ducks." Then she saw unicorns eating donuts and juggling little Debbies in the pasture. "Just exactly what kind of farm is this?" thought Bella, and she honked excitedly. Honk, honk, honk. Spring became summer, and summer became fall. By the time winter rolled around, Bella was living happily inside the barn with the unicorns. Then one day, Bella was out walking around the big pond on the farm. She became sad and missed her mama and her sisters. All of a sudden, a big, beautiful, elegant swan appeared in front of her. His name was Edward, and he said to her, "Look at your reflection in the pond, my dear." She did, and to her amazement, she was a big, beautiful, elegant swan too. Oh, she honked and hooted about happily. More swans joined the hoopla and celebrated with Edward and Bella until the spring once again rolled around. You might think that they all lived happily ever after, but no. Bella the swan did love her new family. She asked them to fly her over to the river to find her mama duck and sisters, and they did. It was one big celebration with ducks, swans, and even a unicorn or two. The end.
Let's say goodbye together to Storytime Online. Our story time has come to an end. So until next time, we're together for Storytime Online. Be safe and happy, my dear friends.